think building the right team and keeping through the tough times that follows from what happened before the millennium and just 1 year after the millennium. So to keep the faith and to keep a team that is willing to go through this very dark tunnel that it means to create something when you have research and you are before the market and just wait for the market to hit. I mean, that is almost the same challenge for any of the Ideon companies is, because most of what we do here is groundbreaking, is technology, is research, so we are ahead of the market, sometimes 20 years before the market, it's sometimes a few years, but it's all about the team and keeping together. I think there are many challenges, but this is one of the major challenges. It's all about the team and keeping the vision and realizing, having faith that this region, we know what we're doing and this will happen. I think that's one of them.
And did you find a good team?
Of course, I think what we were successful at initially is building the team. And also when we recruited the right mindset. So we were making some kind of groundbreaking ideas where we will also, I mean, when we started, the mobile phone looked like a remote control. And we said that internet will happen in the mobile phone, and you will see TV and you listen to radio in a mobile phone, and everybody went, you are crazy, because who would do that? And don't you see that everywhere, in every bus and everywhere today? So that was many years before it happened. So the tunnel was very dark for us.
And what are your happiest memories of this time?
I think it's there are many memories that you can keep. I mean, there were daily challenges and then there were daily wins through this process. And I think you should take the win as it happens every day. And there was no major thing. It was an accumulative process going through this. But it was very nice when we got 100% penetration in Sony Ericsson, for instance. And of course, finally, when we were acquired, a company built from paper and pen, acquired by Nokia, that was at the time, or 14 years in the row, #1 in the world. And later my team, of course, was acquired by Microsoft, that also was #1 in the world. So when we started from paper and pen, we thought, who should we sell to? And I was the CEO at the time, and I said, Nokia or Microsoft. I mean, that was ages before it happened, but it happened.
What I think was the best thing about that time is the 10 years before, Ideon had been quite stable, nothing happened. But between 1999 and 2003, we built 50,000 square meters of buildings. And this is why we could bring in so many companies. Also, Ideon was accused for being a lot of bricks and no brains. And I think it was 2000 that Lunds kommun decided to give Ideon 100,000 a year for 3 years, a total of 300,000. And that meant we could start the Ideon greenhouse, which today is the Ideon innovation. And I think that really was the difference. And also, 99, everything was like this. And then 2000, everything was like that. But still, we managed to fill the buildings and we managed to bring in fantastic company, of which you saw many here.
And what do you think was the biggest challenges?
The biggest challenges was to get everyone to understand that you need to meet, you need to be together, you need to have the connections. What is the foundation of Ideon became reality. And then Hans came and made
lots of challenges, and of course to get the funding to support initiatives like the VEX2 that became Ideon Innovation, and to get people to be able to fund these initiatives and programs long term, because that's the key issue. And in many ways, and too many times, we see in Sweden and abroad good initiatives, good projects, good ideas, and then a very, very short time of funding, 2 or 3 years. And then you do things for the first and second years, and then the third years you start thinking, how could I fund the next round of the development? And then